Oh look, it's a train. It's been a long time since I rode the train. In this video, I am taking the train from my hometown of Orange, California, to the beautiful beach town of San Clemente, California. The only train service from Orange to San Clemente is the Metrolink. In fact, Metrolink trains are the only trains that stop in Orange, period. It only costs $10 for a round trip on weekends. It is a great way to avoid traffic and help the environment. You can bring bicycles, boogie boards, surfboards, and other big items with you on the bottom level. I used to bring my bike all the time, but not today. There are two Metrolink lines to San Clemente, the Orange County line from Los Angeles and the Inland Empire line from San Bernardino. I took the Inland Empire line due to timing preference, and it was packed with families. The trip can be much more peaceful in the fall and winter. Masks were not required. The Metrolink also comes with free bus and rail connections in most areas. For example, you can ride free on the LA subway and most buses. For your convenience, there are restrooms on the lower level of the train. Most train cars also have AC power outlets. From Orange, the train passes through Santa Ana, Tustin, Irvine, Mission Viejo/Laguna Niguel, and San Juan Capistrano. And there are two stops in San Clemente: San Clemente North and San Clemente Pier. It takes about 50 minutes to complete the trip from Orange. And from the origin station in San Bernardino, it takes about 2 hours and 15 minutes. And the train actually goes all the way to Oceanside, but San Clemente is the more popular destination. You know, I have taken this trip a few times in the past, and I love it. However, if you travel to Oceanside, you can transfer to the Coaster Commuter Rail, which goes all the way to San Diego, and comes with similar free connections in the San Diego area. Unfortunately, the coaster is not free with the Metrolink ticket, but it is worth the extra money. The ride down to San Diego is incredibly beautiful, but it wasn't to be on this day. San Juan Capistrano is one of the most popular and attractive stops along the route. The train stops within walking distance from San Juan Capistrano Mission and all the other neat attractions of the area. I once dined at Trevor's at the Tracks restaurant with my parents near the depot, and I highly recommend it. Truly a great atmosphere. You can also catch a bus to Dana Point, which I have done in the past. When I get to San Clemente, my itinerary begins with a walk to the historic Casa Romantica Cultural Center and Gardens, where I will share some San Clemente history. Then I will ride the free trolley downtown and check out a bookshop. Then I will catch the trolley again and visit the San Clemente Outlets. And finally, I return to the San Clemente Pier. Always remember to check the weather. I was surprised by the clouds. Fortunately, it cleared up later on. I mean, I really dislike cloudy videos. The train literally stops right next to the beach and the pier. Watch the shadows as they grow again. After arriving in San Clemente, I waited patiently for everyone else to leave the platform. The footage you are watching is from my drone flight later in the day, featuring another train. That is why it's so sunny. Casa Romantica Cultural Center and Garden is located on 2.5 acres in the home of Ole Hansen, the founder of San Clemente. And it is a registered historic landmark. The gift shop had informative exhibits, but the gifts themselves were not for me. Ole Hansen was born in Racine, Wisconsin in 1874. He was an overachiever and considered the best and brightest of his school. He received a law degree at 18. He would bring his wife and his young family over 2,000 miles by covered wagon to Seattle, Washington. He became the mayor of Seattle in 1918. Then he relocated to Los Angeles and became a successful real estate developer. And then he had a vision of a seaside village. I offer San Clemente to the lovers of beautiful California, with the firm conviction that there are many who will appreciate what I am doing, and who will help to make it the village beautiful. Ole Hansen. In early 1925, Ole Hansen arrived with a plan to develop San Clemente into his seaside village. His vision of the village by the sea was inspired by Santa Barbara. Ole Hansen started selling lots from a tent at $300 each. In 15 months, the sales exceeded $3 million, and by 1928, the village was recognized as the richest city per capita in the United States. Casa Romantica was built between 1927 and 1928. It was to be a vacation home for the Hansen family, who had a permanent home in Los Angeles. The architect was Carl Lindholm, who also designed La Casa Pacifica. The home was built on 5 acres, and it had 5,400 square feet of inside space and totaled 7,200 square feet with the expansive interior courtyard. But he lost the home after the stock market crash. It was originally known as Ole's House before it was called Casa Romantica by new owners in 1946. It opened as the cultural center it is today in 2003. Some believe that President Nixon's purchase of the Casa Pacifica mansion and his designation of it as the Western White House in 1968 made the town famous, and he hosted numerous world leaders there. When I arrived, a family was asking about weddings, and plenty of people were posing for pictures as well. Maybe you will join them someday. Please enjoy the rest of my walking tour. One of the many exhibits was on surfing. If you visit in person, there is always more to see. Oh yes, San Clemente is on the monarch butterfly migration route. The first San Clemente Pier was constructed in 1928. The current pier, rebuilt in 1985, is just under 1,300 feet in length. At the front of the pier is the Fisherman's Restaurant and Bar. I was eager to ride the free trolley. Google Maps would have you ride the damn regular bus. It doesn't list the trolley. The trolley is prettier, free, and probably more efficient. The service runs Memorial Day weekend through September. Beach Town Books is a nice used bookstore in downtown San Clemente. It is small but cozy. The Outlets at San Clemente is modeled as a Spanish-style village. They are Orange County's first and only coastal outlet shopping experience, according to the website. I enjoyed browsing the San Clemente store, and it was the only one that I visited, due to it being unique. Here are some moments from the trolley ride back to the pier. And check out this Back to the Future style skateboard action. Riding the train back, I was so drained that I didn't care about the scenery anymore. But it was still nice not to be in traffic. Plus, the families were a little annoying. Also, it was cloudy again. This is also drone footage I took of another northbound train earlier in the day. I love our train depot in the city of Orange. Metrolink service for the city began in 1993. And the pedestrian undercrossing was dedicated in 2009. It was a nice trip. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe if you are new, hit the thumbs up button, comment for the algorithm, and have a magical day.